Fuck, I want to play that game.
All right.
Ass. Okay.
We're rolling.
Okay.
FYI. I guess I'll put headphones on.
All right. Just put in a message.
Get my shit
So, been a while. Last time that we were with the troop of Droop, you had finally taken your days at the library and researched just about everything that you could. Found out some very interesting things about Asgarath, also known as Io. Found out some interesting things about somebody called Caripio. Some interesting things about the vertices of Asgarath. And Ricky found out some interesting things about his nunchucks. And met some interesting people, including one Mordenkainen. So, after you were done at your days at the library, you were boarding the Halruin airship, the Velaticus, to take you to Phandalin, I believe is where you charted it.
Yeah.
And on your first night asleep, Wonshu was greeted by someone, a drow figure, and he brought you some information saying that he wants to help you. And that is where we'll begin.
From what I remember, it was like right before the conversation, right? Or did he talk and then leave?
Yeah, I was reading it to Marley. Like, what I wrote was basically, he says that there are words traveling through the Underdark of a Shulath. He says he knows where Nezar is. He knows where Nezar is sending people from, and he wants to give us information. He says, I want to give you information to Wonshu.
And there was some weird information about the guy, right? He had like a dirty hand.
He had dirt on his shoulder.
In front of you, so you're still by yourself in your cabin, Wonshu. And yes, still in front of you is this drow man, shock white hair, typical kind of purplish skin of the drow, black, pretty plain clothes, and yeah, one of his arms, it's like covered in dirt. And he still stands there, and yes, he finishes that. There's been whispers of conquerors in the dark, in the world below, a choir of madness that will deafen us all. Those under its spell say its name in hushed tones between fits of insanity. Shulath, the wind that howls through the depths. And he stands before you, and he says, "All I offer is information."
So yeah, let's have it.
What do you want to know?
Okay. What's wrong with your arm?
That is a personal matter.
Oh, okay.
You may not worry about it.
All right. So you said you know where Nezar is. So where is he?
Yes. He says, there is a druid barrow deep in Neverwinter Wood. Once a place of balance and protection, now home to Nezar and his forces, and your friend, I imagine. At its heart is a crack in the surface and a portal to the world below. The Bryn Korak had maintained this portal for generations until Nezar forced himself through. He indoctrinated the druids that stayed and killed those that tried to flee. And with them, he maintains the Swinyan, the spells that keep it protected and hidden from sight. Those bound to the portal can see the barrow, and only them. But there are other ways to know the path.
Whoa.
So there's a portal to the Underdark in the Neverwinter Wood.
Yes.
He's like, oh, well.
Yeah, I just like to say what other people say to me.
It says it was once the home of Underdark druids. They maintain this portal to make sure that nothing went amiss. When Nezar and his forces stormed through from the world below, they took control of it.
Okay, so basically Nezar is sort of like controlling entry at this particular point.
Says, Nezar controls nothing. He believes he is.
Okay, so you said he's been taken for a ride. Who does he think he's following?
Arkai, the Golden Dawn.
Okay.
Because he says this Golden Dawn, as he calls him, wants his followers to be indoctrinated, and he wants to show his brilliance in person. We were all taken, all of us that were rescued from the world below, taken to this room filled with pools of green, and we were made to drink from them. Some of the others described that they saw an image of golden brilliance, a dragon of multiple colors descending to them and filling them with hope and comfort. What I saw was quite different.
What? Okay. What'd you see?
He says, the screams are what I heard first. A choir of tortured voices screaming in my head. Then a horrific visage entered my mind, a writhing mass of withered tentacles searching and reaching, sunken beads of fire for eyes, and in the center a pulsing crystal. It exited my mind as soon as it entered, and the wailing choir was silenced. I recoiled in horror, and he seems like kind of upset, even talking about it. He said, but those around me were smiling, rejoicing. It didn't take me long to figure out what saved me. And he puts his hand kind of forward, and you see that he's wearing this ring. And he says, Nezar and his followers believe they're working towards some glorious reclamation, towards some promised land, but they are being fooled and they are being controlled.
Okay, so first of all, did I catch his name? Did I ask his name? Or did he say his name?
You didn't.
Okay, what is your name? And what's the ring you have there?
It says, you can call me Edmern, and this is a piece of my family history. I'll leave it at that.
Okay, but you knew that this ring could potentially give you clarity in a moment of mass deceit somehow.
He says, I didn't know until it happened, and I'm glad that my mother gave it to me.
That's great. It's really, really nice. So now, have you just been following the whole time, trying to see if you can figure out a way to stop them? Like, why are you telling us, and what have you been doing since you've known about all of this?
He says, I want to go home someday to Menzoberranzan. He says, you have to understand, most of Nezar's followers were people that were saved from the world below. We were slaves. Is someone okay? I heard something weird.
My Chrome crashed. Weird.
Whoa.
I'll be fine.
Okay. He says most of Nezar's followers were slaves to the Dweragar or other
Kyle,
forces.
okay, hang on a second. Kyle blue screened. I'm sorry. Let's just pause. He restarts in like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, well, once you restart it, come in here. Yeah. Okay. So keep going, Booch.
Yeah, he talks about how most of the followers of Nezar were slaves to the Dweragar or other factions in the world below, and he saved them. He would rescue them from their imprisonment, from their slavery, and would basically be like a professor. Not a professor. Like a
savior.
Yeah, he would act as a savior. He'd talk about the Golden Dawn. He'd talk about how the Golden Dawn was coming and that it would save them all. And he says, and that's where I found myself as well. He says, I was from a lowly house in Menzoberranzan, and I was sent to slavery for the Dweragar when Nezar found me and the others that were with me. He says, and Nezar is also from there too. What he promised us was that he would take the city back from Lulth. You see, his family was also destroyed in a bit of political machinations, the will of Lulth. And he says, he said that we would retake our city, that we would retake our home, and it would be through the will of Arkai that we would do so. And it seemed rather convincing when you're a slave. He says, so I want to go home. And the more that I now know about Nezar and who he's truly following, I want to make sure that there's a home to go back to.
Okay.
Everyone that's being lied to has fallen for this trickery. And I want to make sure that you, all of you, who seem to be the only people that are actually trying to make this right, have the correct information.
Okay, great. So, have you heard anything about the God's Bane that's happened in Neverwinter?
Yes.
Okay, and what do you know about that? Does that have anything to do with this false Arkai tentacle monster that you're talking about here?
I have no doubt of it. The machines play a part, and I've seen the machines being taken from the portal to the world above.
Okay, hang on a second. Okay, so you say that there's machines.
The ones that you've seen.
What the machines that I've seen? How do you know that I've seen?
Adamantine and magic around the vertice.
Oh. Okay. Have you been following us?
For a while.
Okay. Good, great job.
Hello? Mic check?
Hey,
Hi.
we can hear you.
Okay. Sorry.
He says, for a while now, yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't tell you earlier.
Well, you know.
I need to make sure that your intentions were pure.
Well, that's us, the purely good men.
I like it that you're not. As obviously anyone that'll cross the Zentarim or make poor decisions generally, even under the banner of the Lord's Alliance, is someone that I could probably trust. You have to understand that someone like me can't exactly go ask for protection from the Lord Protector. I don't think he'd believe me.
And that is ridiculous. Maybe we'll have to talk to him about it after this is all blown over. Do you know the name of this crystal beast? That's like what do you know about the thing that you think is deceiving everyone? Have you like figured anything else out about it? It or him or her, or have you seen anything again besides that one single time?
Not much beyond the choir that I heard in my mind and the image.
Mm-hmm.
The horrifying image. You must understand that there are many evil old things that live in the world below. Many things that would like to see everything above wiped out or enslaved.
Okay, I didn't know it goes down that far. Would you, just for the sake of, to make sure that the rest of my band or my friends are up on this, would you mind speaking to them about this real quick? Can I maybe just bring one or two of them in so they can meet you?
Says the cat's out of the bag.
Okay, then 1 second. I use Sending Stone and tell Thalanor to come in and to grab Ricky and Taurus and Iswal and tell them to come quietly.
So Thalanor will tell you all to go in there.
To sneak in yeah.
I casually walk in and sit on the bed, and I'm like looking at One-Chew, and I'm looking at this guy, and I'm like...
His arms are still up, he's just like shifty-eyed, like looking at all of you entering.
I'm like, what up, man?
Hey.
Now outnumber me. May I put my hands down?
Yeah, absolutely. We've met a new friend, I think. This is
good.
This is what's his name? Urdu?
Edmurn.
Edmurn
Ricky, and I don't shake or put out my hand.
Yes, I know who you are, Ricky.
Mm-hmm. Why? Why? Do you know who?
Edmund's been following us for a undisclosed amount of time, and
I'm like,
oh, with a fireball.
And I stand right at him, and I'm like, "Where's Ambrose?"
he knows I think he might know exactly where Ambrose is, and he also might know why the God's Bane is happening, and he also knows why Nezar is doing what he is doing, and where Nezar is, and essentially what we have to do.
I give him like wicked, shifty eyes, and I'm like, "Oh, fountain of information over here, huh?"
Well, I was among them. I was hunting you at one point.
Didn't do a good job.
Good point. Well, he's here. He did hunt. He did get here.
Well, his friends didn't do a good job, am I right? Right.
Yeah, blew up their heads. All right, so I turn and I fucking just ask to know what you know, wouldn't you?
Okay, yeah. So I tell you basically everything. There's a portal to the Underdark in Neverwinter Wood. Nezar thinks that they're following Arkai, as we kind of figured out at the Candlekeep, and also that the God's Bane is probably happening because of what's going on with the adamantine structures above the Spellforge. And how they're probably under the other vertices, exactly as we've been theorizing.
Mm-hmm. Says, I've seen one other before I left. Another machine.
Ooh, where was it?
Heading down below. Says there were whispers.
Any others?
There was a large amount of adamantine that was traveling through the barrow at all times.
So why Iswal? And I pat him on the dumb head as he is unresponsive.
He looks over and he says, that I will never know or understand.
Yeah, neither do we.
Do you think that this deceiver, I'm gonna call him, has been giving Nezar direct instructions that maybe no one else knows about, and that's part of his current instructions is to grab him just for some reason, or you have absolutely no idea?
He says, if Nezar is lying about his fervor towards Arkai, then he is the best liar that I've ever known.
Okay. Were you always told, was everyone being told to hunt Iswal? Like they said, like, Iswal is the one that you have to take back, kill the others?
Because there were recently orders to that regard. Specifically given by Ambrose.
You mentioned a green liquid and these dreams or hallucinations you said. Iswal had these, and he goes, yeah! And I'm like, so... but now he's been having these more horror-style dreams that you so partake in.
He's also...
I say, Iswal, have you had the scary? Have you had the good ones since the scary ones? And DM, does he know if he's had scary dreams only from now on?
I can tell you like what he's been.
Yeah,
like
because I know he had the good embrace dreams, and then he had a scary nightmare horror dream.
Yeah, it's like basically it sounds like, well, the way he described it is it sounds like either Arkai or the other one or fucking I can't remember anything's name. Animus is fucking talking to him and just saying like they I think like the god is just trying to show him that was just like a premonition or foreshadowing of what he actually saw.
But I was.
Iswal will say, he's like, I've contacted with my god. It's the best feeling I've ever had. I finally know who I've been following all this time.
And I'm like, that's not you.
Says, you don't need to worry about that, Ricky. Ha. Now, does anyone need healing?
I'm like, yeah, heal me.
So, but yeah.
So I'm like, Edmond.
Continue in your question, because I think you had...
Edmern.
I'm like, Edmern, You sticking with us? What are you gonna do?
He says, it would be best if I stay a few paces behind. But I can show you to where you need to go. He says, as I said, this druid barrow, the Bryn Korak, none can see it but those who were born there. But there is another way to find it. He says, Lorelei Breachwood, she's an old noble living as a homesteader out in the woods. She's been living near the barrow for a long time, and she made friends with the Bryn Korak before they were captured. She knows a way in.
Where can we find this Lorelei?
I can show you where. In the woods, deep, near Mount Hope now.
Okay, that's great.
All right, you want a room in with one shoe or?
I'll make myself scarce elsewhere.
Well, you seem like a good kind feller.
And he says, you do need to know that Nezar fully believes what he is doing is right. He says he would not have taken this. He would not have taken all these slaves under his wing. He would not have preached to them this God if he did not think that it was real, and if he did not think that it was for the better of his people.
Do you know him? Do you know him personally? Like,
yes.
You know him to be like a well-meaning person or something like that? Is that what you're trying to say?
I know him to be someone that wants to free his city, that wants to free his people.
Okay.
Out of character, he's a drow, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nezar is a drow, and he is collected drow.
Mostly. He has others amongst his employ at this point.
He's got Ambrose.
These people you know?
Yes. Considered them friends and still do to some extent. They're being fooled. They're being lied to. It's not entirely their fault. Your friend is amongst them. Your friend is also being lied to.
Yeah. When did you find Ambrose? Like, how do you know how he ended up there?
Yes. He was with me in the indoctrination pools. When I saw the vision, he was one that was rejoicing.
Do you know why he was there?
Captured.
No doubt. I yell loudly.
What's that?
I say, no doubt he
Yeah.
was captured.
As far as I knew, he was struggling before he went in.
Interesting. Okay. So there is another thing that I was gonna ask, I think. So do you think, maybe not convinced, but proven, is there any, if we could prove to Nezar that he's following a false, is trying to carry out like a false mission, would he, if we can give him like real full proof, would he, do you think he would listen?
He breathes deeply and thinks for a second. He says, there is always that possibility, but their minds are taken. They're being controlled.
Did you ever think to let him borrow your ring?
No, not for fear of what might happen to myself.
Well, you can. Do you know because basically what I'm thinking here is if we can get that ring on Nezar next time he comes in contact with Arkai, then we can prove to him that this is all a bunch of, malarkey.
He says, I'm not entirely sure that's how it works. I don't know how this indoctrination takes place, but it seems that once they have been taken, they cannot be untaken.
Okay.
I fucking take my nunchuck out and I do a good ass fucking flex, and then I do a swing, and I'm like, well, you kill this fucking god, and maybe they lose their mind control, huh?
That is also a possibility.
And I do a big high kick in the air, and I'm like, yeah.
And he says,
And I'll get Ambrose back.
He says, would not normally bring this information if I thought anyone else was able to do this. He says, you already are involved, and you're my best hope. I think you're all of our best hopes.
That's very nice of you, and Moon.
It's not because I
I'm
like
blushing.
you, it's because I think you can get the job done.
Like, okay, I understand.
Well, I like us enough.
You're the
for
best
all
of the worst right now, is what I'm saying.
Okay. Well, I think. So, do we have a game plan? I sort of looked over to Thalanor and Taurus and Ricky and everybody. So like,
I've fallen asleep again.
You in real life or?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay. He's asleep, and I'm like, well, we land in 4 days,
About 3.
3 days.
And we did we set course to Phandalin?
Yeah. All right. So I tell him, I'm like, we're going to Phandalin. You get us there from Phandalin?
Yes, can be done.
So we meet outside of Phandalin.
He says, yes, when we arrive, I will not be entering the town.
I do a cool look, and I'm like, at twilight, meet at Phandalin.
I'll meet you when you need to be met.
Oh, confusing. Well. Oof. So yeah, I'm like, that's our plan. We'll get our provisions. I'll get some.
He was so nice, right?
Oh,
We'll get some R&R in our house. You can stay. We have a house, a mansion.
it's got a basement full of caves, so be perfect for your kind. I mean, not that you're weird. It's just you're.
No offense taken.
Great. All right. Well, and I fucking give him a pat on the shoulder. I'm like, oh yeah, oops, ooh.
So when you do pat on the shoulder, you brush off some of the dirt, and you see the dirt just grow right back.
I'm like, well, that is unpleasant. Okay, well, it was great to meet your acquaintance. Please enjoy One Shoe's room, and I walk back to my room.
Says, I won't be staying here.
But I go, psst, 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 and I pull Thalanor out of the room with me.
Okay, and I guess we'll be seeing you. If you can help us in any way, if there's anything that you can give us that's gonna help us get closer to this or get this done faster or better, let send me a jingle.
Thalanor and I go stealth outside where it's sneaky.
Okay.
All right.
He says, I'll be in contact. And you see him kind of just take a step into where there's some shadows hanging from a window, and make a perception check for me, Pete.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot there's like rolls in this game.
I don't have my character sheet open.
Yeah, I don't either.
All right.
It's that plus my bonus, whatever that is.
All right. How about you open your character sheet?
Here we go.
Yeah, asshole.
Here's a great idea.
It's that whatever
Well, how
that
about you
was
play the
plus
game?
1.
Yeah. So
11.
you see him. It almost, as soon as he enters into it, the part of his body that does enter almost seems to melt into shadow. And you look around and you're like, "What the fuck? Where did he go?" And you see like a shadow that's by the door. You catch it just out of the corner of your eye, but you see like a shadow slipping underneath the door.
Whoa.
Nice.
Cool.
I'm fucking thinking maybe this guy should. Jesus. Okay. I fall down and go back to bed.
So Thalanor and I are like sneaking around. We're like, when he comes out, we're gonna
Yeah, both of you can roll perception checks. I can also
Alright.
really hear myself in you, Dylan.
Yeah, Dylan.
Oh, yeah.
It's probably me.
I don't think it is.
Yeah,
11.
No, I think so. 11. Dylan, roll your perception.
Yeah.
Perception.
Perception.
Oh boy.
So, Ricky, you don't seem to notice anything. Thalinor, you see this. You're just watching. You're standing in the hallway of the galley of the Velaticus, and you see that there's light. There's lanterns, magical lanterns with this kind of like greenish glow in them, and they swing ever so slightly in travel. And you see like lights kind of playing off the walls and kind of creating shadows against the walls. And you do see one shadow that moves a different way than it should, as in like, so you're noticing like the shadows move, and then you see one just kind of crawl along the corner of the wall.
Okay.
And that is what you notice. Very obviously something. It's like if someone was moving with a shadow, but
Oh, I'm
the
sorry.
person's up there.
What was happening? We were talking to that guy, and then did he leave or what?
Yeah,
the shadows and like snuck away.
And then this shadow is a different person.
No, that's the same guy.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. So I'm just waiting. I'm just like talking about her. I'm like, the minute he comes out, we're gonna fucking jump him. We're gonna find out what he done with Ambrose. Any moment now, he'll be coming out of that room. Okay, I'm going to bed. Like,
Thalinor says nothing.
Yeah, Thalinor does not tell me what he saw at all.
So, you return to your rooms. Is there anything you'd like to do aboard the Velaticus on the trip back to Phandalin?
No.
Let me look at things.
Ooh, is there a little shop? Can I talk to some traders? They got anything?
There's no one on the boat.
Oh, I thought you meant like over the couple days, be like trading.
Sure.
Trading.
What do you want to?
Well, what do I have? Let's fucking look at what.
I mean, there's
I
no
have.
store. There's no stores on the
Yeah, just like a guy.
military ship.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. It's fine. I don't need to.
You can like if you like want to try trading with like the crewmates or something.
Yeah, but I don't have anything like of note, and I'm not giving him my jade golden frog.
Fucking frog. All right.
Frog.
So, over the next 3 days, you rest and relax and contemplate, and it's pretty much a smooth flight. And finally, on it's late in the third day. The sun is set. When you come in the Velaticus, you're on the top of the deck, and you notice you now see the Neverwinter Wood in the horizon. You see the Sword Mountains. You can even sort of make out Neverwinter in a little bit of distance just by the amount of light that it's emitting. And you notice this is kind of the area that you've been around. You converse with Malagast, who converses with Presmir, who tells him the exact coordinates that you want to be dropped off at. And he says, all right, and takes you in. And the ship shudders and shakes as once again the crystal is now is lessening the magic and letting the ship descend out of the sky towards the ground. And you do, and it gets probably 100 feet above the road on the Tribor Trail. Very familiar old road where you started your adventure. And the ship now hovering. You see the crewmates; they're dressed in the black of the Halruan military come running out, and they're hoisting. They
Hello?
take.
We lost you for a
Sorry.
second,
Yeah, you cut out.
but you're back.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the Halruan military, the crewmates are tying things off and securing sails, and they get the rope ladder, the same one that you descended from last time. They throw it over the side, and Malagos and Presmir and them are all standing there. waiting for your descent, and all the crew are salute you now. And Melagos will go around and shake your hand, say, "It's been a pleasure to have you aboard the Valaticus. Safe travels. Always fly straight."
All right, I give him the good sailor's hug.
The hug.
The sailor. Yeah.
Yeah, you pull him into a hug, and he's like, "Oh, okay, all right, yes."
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. Anything else you'd like to do on the Valaticus before it
No.
takes off back to Halrua?
I'd like to descend the Valaticus and
Yeah.
puke once I hit the ground because I'm just like, man.
Yeah. So you take the final descent down the Valaticus, past, and the humming of the crystal just grows a little more and more distant as you finally descend. You hear Melagos let out some kind of command, and you see the rope ladder getting strung back up. And finally, you hear the as you just see it take off into the air, set its course, and then almost silently through the night, you can see it past the moon, taking off towards its final destination.
Oh, so it's nighttime. It's dark time right now.
It is dark time. Dark time.
Okay.
About 3 days later, and you are about you're, I'd say, like probably about 500 feet outside of the entrance to Phandalin. And you can see there's some lights off in the distance. Where it is, you can see some smoke kind of billowing out. And you can make your way there. I got to go to the bathroom real quick, though.
I'm gonna go to the
laughing. I'm
bathroom.
like, those motherfuckers, they saw us, they're gonna think we're fucking hot shit
Wait.
flying on a plane.
Oh yeah, we're making a pretty grand entrance to our mansion.
I already know.
Oh yeah, we are hot shit.
They own a mansion.
We do own a mansion. Dylan, did you not get to hear the whole like spiel? Because you're gonna want to go back. It's like very,
Yeah,
very
I'll go back and listen to the.
Yeah, it pretty much is going to.
Sounded really important.
It was. I think like that was the thing that we all had to hear.
Like the
Exposition
stuff.
dump.
Yeah, it's good shit.
Where's Brendan?
I don't know. Probably
that
working
work?
because he's a ding dong. That would be the reasoning I could think. Oh my God! Tomorrow is Friday, Pete. What are you doing? Payday, baby. I got paid 3 days.
Mayday,
ago.
mayday.
Payday. We're going down.
So
Yeah, I think
We're
we
outside
just
of Phandalin.
we fucking booked it. It's like run the jewels home.
Brendan. Shoot.
on the Jules home. Yeah, you take the long walk down Tribord Trail, very familiar. Very comforting coming back home
To
as it
our
were.
mansion.
Home, quote unquote. Yeah, I'll wait till Pete gets back to continue.
He just headed to the living room.
Oh, is he done playing?
Mm. I can hear him turning on the PS2.
Time for some Twisted Metal Black.
Well, I was gonna say we should open the bag, but I don't want to do it without Brandon.
Yeah, the bags for Brandon.
I mean, he's still here. I mean, like, someone can
Wow.
play him.
We get him killed from the bag.
Why would he need to kill a Celestial?
I need
know.
I need someone else
Kill him.
to play him.
All right, I'm like down.
As
Open the
well.
fucking bag. It's nighttime. It's perfect.
So we do it.
Yeah.
But then Brendan would be like really disappointed that he wasn't here.
No.
That's fine. He's not here.
Wait, no. But Thalanor is the one who has the cage for the bag.
Yeah, I have it, but Iswal is the one who has protection from.
That's what I'm saying. He's gonna do the circle.
Yeah.
Like.
Well,
make
I
sure
mean,
it's good.
he can still do it.
All right, I fucking
I
heard
mean-
it all.
I mean-
knock on his dumb skull.
I mean, the thing is that like it literally doesn't matter. We can actually just wait until next time Brandon's here.
Yeah.
It's not imperative that we do it.
He's already waited all this time. He might as well.
Eleanor, are you here in your head? Dear God, just let me out, please.
No.
And you're like, we're going.
You guys fucking are so. You take so long doing anything. I'm amazed.
Hasn't he
that
been
you
in
got out of
there
alive.
for like an eternity?
Yeah, he's like, this is coming from a guy that's been in a bag for hundreds of years.
It's been like a month.
Yeah,
It's been like
so
2
he
weeks.
it's been like a week.
It's hard to deal with us though.
Okay, so what would you like to do ultimately?
Head into Phandalin, go fucking kick down the fucking the bad bar and like let her brag about our airship.
The
So-
bar that we burned down that one time.
As you kick dust down the trail, the first thing that you notice is the noise. You hear just rebel rousing, carousing.
Whoa.
As you step into Phandalin, it is like barely recognizable from what you remember.
Oh no.
There's
Yeah.
carts and horses clogging the streets. You look down at the street itself, like the normal entrance right where Barthen's is, and the road is muddy and trodden with like gullies of mud from just use, where you once remember it being pretty nicely maintained and not used that much. Even at this time of night, you can hear the sounds of construction all around you, hammers hammering, and wood being carted around. It looks like, and you look, and it's just clusterfucked with people, and it looks like, it looks like 5,000 people trying to be packed into a 500-person town. You walk past Barthen's, and there is like maybe 100 people outside there, and like you see, there's people just taking carts in and out. Everyone that's there looks dirty, like they're workers or miners. You make your way to the center of town. I imagine, unless you'd like to. Well, actually, yeah, you're into Phandalin. Where would you like to go?
I fucking grab a dirty man as he walks by.
Get your fucking hands off me!
I'm like, yeah, they seem busy. And I fucking walk up to a line guy, and I'm like,
A lion guy?
the guy in line at Barthen's.
Oh,
And
sure.
I'm like,
Oh,
what's good? The potatoes, the turnips for sale here?
Oh, shit, what is going on?
Yeah,
I'm waiting.
yeah,
Waiting in line.
yeah, good. Why? I don't recognize you.
Says,
I live
Fine.
here.
oh, good for you. So do I.
Oh my god.
Is Gundren around here somewhere?
Who are you saying this to?
Just the guy.
Yeah,
Line
shitty
guy.
guy.
Oh, and he said,
Oh my god, you said
You
it said
cut out.
mute. Yeah.
hello?
You're
Hello.
back.
I says, yeah, Master Rockseeker. I work for him.
You do.
Oh, they're all miners.
Oh, they're mining the.
I see. He's done a lot of work so far. You say you guys are doing a lot of business, bringing in a lot of gold.
Says, look, man, I'm just living paycheck to paycheck. He's
Well,
like,
How much?
I stay at the Stone Hill Arms. I don't make much. I'm here to get my bill.
I asked if he works in the Wave Echo Cave.
Ask about what?
I want my
The
money.
Wave Echo Cave?
Oh, he says, the mine? Yeah. Why call it that?
Yeah, what do you call it?
It's the Rockseeker mine.
Oh no, he didn't. It's gonna be the Rockseeker Mine hyphen also the Droop Troops.
I don't think so, Ricky. If you get 1%, I don't know.
Fine, I'll take a 12-point font. Either way, we deserve it. Yeah, have a talk.
So you guys are talking in front of this guy. He's like, I'm sorry. I'm here to get my goods and go.
Of course you are, sir. Please leave us be. Thank you.
We're
And
gonna
then
have a
fucking-
chat with Gundren.
Yeah. So if you could, maybe
Just like everyone you ever meet, he leaves
Explain.
more confused than he started his day.
he actually leaves line because he's confused. He's like, okay, bye.
Look. So immediately, I want to look up to our mansion. Does it look like it's occupied?
Make a perception check, as it is kind of through some woods, a little bit on a hill.
Perceive that for me, real quick.
Perceive it. 12? Hard to tell. You can't see anybody. Like you can't see the manor grounds like from where you are. You can only see kind of like a little top of it, and then it's above like the tree line around the forest that you also own.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see fucking One Shoe looking up at our mansion. I'm like, yeah, if anyone's up there, I'm gonna fucking kick their ass.
I motion Thalanor, come here.
Yes.
Can you give Iswal the sending stone, and let's Iswal go and see if anyone is living in our house.
He
And
says, "Oh, I thought we were all going back there.
Yeah,
It's our house."
Yeah, we're going back there later. We got some stuff to do.
Well, I'm sticking with you guys.
No.
I say, fuck, I'll take it, and I grab it, and I fucking pull pull Iswal, like, dumbly by the horn, and then I'm like, we're going.
Okay, so you two are going.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right, so you make your way down past Barthen's. You would see the apple orchard is gone. There's where the trees once stood. Now you see people are there's no trees. The farm that was there is being torn down, and you can see people are building buildings where the farm once stood. As you make your way into the town center, once this is a place where you saw kids playing and stuff. Now you just see dozens of grimy workers and miners. You can easily tell that a good number of them are drunk and they're carousing. You see off in the corner some of them, and then you see fists get flung and someone gets smashed in the face and hits a mud puddle in the ground. You also look around and you can see there's a number of whores just on the street corners, some of them with people, some of them like advertising themselves essentially. And they're kind of hanging around the corners. You see that there's a couple stalls of looks like they're selling street meat or something of that kind. And you can also see what was the Stonehill Inn. The sign for the Stonehill Inn is gone. Now it says Stonehill Arms. And you see that there are a number of people coming in and out of it. Also looks like they've built quite a bit onto it, like as a development. Okay. So you guys, so you're making your way through the center of town. You also, so you guys are going through. Make a dexterity check, Ricky.
All right. Oh, I love Dex. Not good today.
All right. Yeah, you bump into the shoulder of one of these miners as you're going through.
You do, neighbor.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
No. Hello? Nope, can't hear you.
Can you guys hear me?
Hello?
Snap your fingers.
Keep snapping, Booj. You got this. No, I can't hear you.
You can't hear me either?
No.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
No, my interface fucked up. I have to restart it. Give me 2 seconds.
You have to restart his.
It's like 1 second.
It's fucked up. But Booj, we also can't hear you.
That just happened at the same time.
There you go.
Me? Okay.
Yeah, you're back.
I'm back, baby.
Yeah, you're back.
Very good. So you bump into someone's shoulder as you're kind of going through.
I give him
He
like
gets-
eyebrows and a big wink.
He gets spun around in some of his drinks. So he's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
And I'm like, hi, Ricky. Like, and I
He
fucking.
just spits on your feet.
I'm like,
He says, "Who the fuck you think you are?"
oh my god, you see that fucking mansion? And I'm like,
Yeah.
that's who I am. I'm that. This is you. And I do a little pinch. I go, this is you? And that's me. And I fucking
Oh,
look at the mansion.
sorry, me lord. If you're so fucking rich that you can pay for my spilled drink, you clumsy piece of shit.
And I'm like, you would like that, wouldn't you? Iswell, pay the man.
Okay. And he gives him 50 gold.
No, he gives him 1 gold. He doesn't give him 50 gold. They pay the man the gold.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
And the guy takes a go and says, "If you excuse me."
and I'll be like, your excuse, sir. And all is forgiven, really.
Yeah, and you see it goes back to some of his friends. He's like, "Yeah, I told him." And they're like,
I'm like, oh, they're such nice people nowadays. Even when they're clumsy, they still respond nicely if you give them gold.
"Okay." What would the rest of you like to do?
I want to. Okay. Yeah, I want to go and.
Gundren and talk to Gundren.
Yeah, I want to grab another person and say, where does Gundren stay?
The mine.
You're just gonna
Probably.
grab someone.
Yeah, just a random person. No, I don't grab. I say, excuse me, until someone stops.
You're so small.
Make
You broke up for a second. Try it again. You're muted again.
a persuasion check.
Okay,
There you
gotcha.
go.
Heard that one.
Kitty.
Baby.
Okay. So you finally get the attention of someone, a dwarf, passing by, and he's passing. What are you asking?
Where does Gundren stay? I'm trying to. I need to talk to him. I'm an old friend. Yeah, the boss. I'm your boss's friend.
Boss man.
No idea.
You don't know where he is? You're breaking up again.
I work under the foreman. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You work under the foreman. Where's the foreman?
He stays at the Stonehill Arms.
Perfect. Thank you. Goodbye.
This is gonna take a while, isn't it?
So I head over to. I
mean, you know where the Gundren, you know where they set up their office.
We do.
But in the place.
In the cave.
No, they set up an office in the town
Oh, they did?
next to the Phandalin Miners Exchange.
Oh.
All right, it's only been over a year. So what else would you like to do, Pete?
I guess I'm probably going to head over towards there and see if Gundren is there.
Okay. So you also go into the center of town, experiencing kind of the same thing.
Are there like lots of buildings? Is it becoming like it's? Are they like so? They're like it's becoming a town, like a town's town.
It's a what town?
Not a Phandalin-sized town, a bigger town, a real town.
They're expanding. I mean, like I said, there you can see that where the apple orchard is gone, and there's houses being built there. You can see there's other buildings being built out, kind of in some of the fields.
Okay. Yeah. So I guess one thing at a time.
Yeah. So I'd like you to make a dexterity check as well, just for fun.
Okay.
You get walked on. Ooh.
Very good. So there's a very large man coming towards you who is very drunk, and he does not see you. And you almost get like basically knocked over, kicked into the mud, but you like jump out of the way really quickly.
Misty step, like.
And yeah, you can see what was once the Stonehill Inn in front of you.
Okay. So Stonehill Inn is there. So, but hang on a second. You said that I know where Gundren, where they set up their main shop, right?
The Rockseeker Brothers mining operation. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just
back. You were trying to get money out of him, and he was like, "No."
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I guess we let's say I remember that and go there.
All right. So making your way to the, it's right next to the Miners Exchange. And the Miners Exchange.
You broke up again.
To itself.
I'm sorry, you broke up. Hello?
Hey.
Yeah, we can hear you.
So the Miners Exchange is built like 2 or 3 other sections onto itself. It seems huge at this point, and you can see that there's people of the place, even at this time of night.
Okay. So
But yeah, besides it, sorry, this fucking interfacing has got me all fucking pissed. Besides it, yeah, there's a building quite large, and from the sign you can see it says Rockseeker Brothers Mining Operation. And there's a couple. Actually, yeah, besides it, probably on like the porch of that building, you can see that there's two guys in dark leather armor, tight-fitting dark leather armor, slick back hair, just kind of leaning up against the porch.
I like this new map.
Yeah, I guess I'll walk up to him and I'll say, actually, no, before I go in, Taurus, I'm gonna need you to work some. I feel like personally, I can't really connect with
these tight leather types.
with
the
with
the working man.
well, more like the brutish laborers, but yeah. But I mean, I can get my hands dirty. I'm low to the ground, just like you.
Boy.
But anyway, I need you. I need you to help me out because I don't know how to talk to these people.
All right, what do you need?
I just I think we want the same thing, right? We're gonna obviously Gundren's making quite a bit of enough money to build up. He's probably gonna try and tell us that he is like in the fucking hole and he's trying to build up or some shit. But I think he owes us quite a bit of money.
1% of quite a bit of money. Okay, let's go to the bar. That'd be the easiest place to butterball him up.
All right, well let's find him first. We're right in front of where he probably is.
I would think he's at the bar, but let's go to the office.
Let's just check. Excuse me. I didn't mean to do that. I just hit the space bar.
Yeah, an excellent door.
Yeah,
entry.
excuse me. Whoosh.
It's like Kramer when he slides through the door.
Oh my god, yes.
Continue.
So excuse me, gentlemen. I'm looking for Gundren. Old business partners. I try to look as fucking like well-to-do as I can. Like a big shot small person.
You're talking to the two guys in black leather.
Yeah.
They say the office is closed for the day.
You know where Gundren is? Do you sleep? Do you guys sleep?
He says Gundren doesn't live here.
Well,
And as they're talking to you, you see that they have these snakes, live snakes, coiled around their arms.
Oh my god.
I say, what the fuck's wrong with y'all?
And just laugh and look at you.
You got snakes.
Yeah. Scared of them. And you see it kind of start to uncurl and like go down its legs, start like just kind of like and reels up.
Talk to the snake.
Okay. Do you have a spell cast?
Well, with my ranger thing, not really talk to him, but can I sense if he's under like magical influence?
Nope.
Okay.
I mean, he's not, is what I meant to say. He's not under.
No, you can't.
It just seems like a mean snake. He says you'll have to make an appointment in the morning.
Well, okay, let's just be really. We're business partners with Gundren, and we need to speak with him immediately. So, if he is awake, would we see him?
He's not here. He doesn't live here. He lives in Neverwinter.
Oh, is he coming back anytime soon?
I don't know. Check with his fucking secretary.
Where's the secretary?
Sleeping.
Does she work here?
At this point, he starts he takes one step down the porch and says, "You sure are asking a lot of questions."
Yes, I am. Like I said, I'm
He's
business
He
partners.
looks past you and he looks at Valinor. He says, "Who are you?"
Oh, we're
All right, snake fucker. We cleared out the mine. We got it all prepped and ready. We own 1% of the company.
Say Gundren.
It's an awfully long name.
I say, we're old friends of Gundren, and he owes us some money.
You're not. I was gonna say make a deception check, but you're not deceiving him. Maybe besides a friend's part. But he says, "I can't help you. Can take it up with them in the morning. We're just guarding the place.
What time? What time do y'all open?
4 a.m.
Perfect. See you then. Also, where can I drink a beer around here?
Sleeping Giant.
God, that fucking place.
We blew that up. I watched this cat.
That's
drink
actually a
bunch
good.
of
That's a
seltzer.
good cue. So cutting to Ricky and Isawal, you are now making your way past the Sleeping Giant, and it also looks like it has had some renovations done. It is hopping and a hollerin'. There are numerous men and ladies of the night outside, kissing, making out, getting paid to do their trade. And there's like you step over a guy who's drunk, like passed out in the mud, face down, like he might suffocate. But it's an absolute shit show. It looks like everyone. This is the one place in town now, and it is fucking outrageous.
Yeah. Well, I'm like, hold the fuck up, Iswell, you idiot. Let's go. Let's see what's going on here. Don't be so hasty.
Okay.
There could be a clue.
Okay.
Fucking walking up to the sleeping giant.
All right. Yeah, as you continue walking up, it is just packed with grimy people. There's some fight going on. Somebody gets punched in the face, and the guy that got punched just like falls into you.
I do a cool fucking throw and scoop him out of the bar, and I'm like, get one down, everybody.
K.O.
No one seems to pay attention.
Yeah.
So you go in, and you have been in here before, I think.
Yeah,
And
I have.
same kind of deal, except packed to the brim with people. Big flowing satins all along the wall. There's like these little alcoves with like piles of pillows. Ladies and men of all races, ages, and sizes for the taking are waiting around. You also see that there's a guy playing some kind of dice game off in the corner.
Oh my god. I'm fucking eyeing that dice, and I'm like,
Full of filth and debauchery.
first let's go to the bar, and I slink over to the bar, and I'm like, excuse me.
Yes, sir. And you notice that the bar, even though it's this is the same elven lady that you saw before. And despite the fact that the bar is a mess of chaos right now, like there are people smashing into each other and drinks being spilled, people like some people taking other people's heads and smashing them into the bar and throwing them off. There's like someone getting fucked on the bar. Like, despite all this, this woman is just like gracefully, very swiftly, and very efficiently, just moving calmly, doing all the work of a barmaid, bartender. She says, Master Lightning, how may I help you?
Yes, I do like a lean. I give her like a wink, and I'm like, just a wine, whatever wine you have.
And as soon as you say wine, it's almost like she knew you were going to say wine because there's a bottle just floating in front of you and a glass right up to it.
Yeah, and fucking like probably like a guy like a blood like, splatter on my face. I just wipe away like a drop with my thumb, and I'm like, so a lot of new clientele.
It's been busy.
Yeah, I can tell they're pissing all over me here.
No.
Yeah, I'm like, where?
And at this point, you do see that the one fight that was going on, you see this huge half-orc guy just take them both, like pick them up by the necks and just start dragging them out the bar. Just like throws them into the street.
It's just like a pile that's been thrown. I'm like, shame about the orchard I saw. It's gone.
Yes, Darren. Well, most of the old occupants were forced to leave. They're bought out, mostly.
My God. All because of the mine?
Mostly, yes.
Mm-hmm. And Halia, I'm sure she's killing it.
Oh, yes, she's doing very well for herself. Of course, she owns this establishment. She owns the Stonehill Arms, and most of the buildings around here at this point. So,
Stonehill Arms also?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Well, Toblin and his wife, they left back to their home in Tribor. And well, Alia gave them a good deal as far as I heard, so they're not wanting.
Is she in? Is Halia in Phandalin still?
Yes, she still oversees the day-to-day operations at the Phandalin Miners Exchange. Amazingly, tireless woman she.
You see Gundren a lot? He owes us a bit of money.
No, he doesn't seem to come in here much. I don't actually know if he's much of a drinker.
That's what a square. Well, it's been great to see. I'm glad you're still in high spirits with all
Thank you, 3 gold.
Okay. Jesus Christ!
Rose, did you say that she's an elf?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna ask her an elf if she knows in Elven if she knows anything about the Zentarum in town.
And she'll respond in common. Of course not. Yes. What would you like? Okay. And she just kind of takes off.
Alright, I fucking put the 3 gold, and I'm just like, fuck, I'm gonna go check the fucking mansion. They got a mansion, I don't need to spend 3 gold on a damn wine. I fucking sip it like it's the nectar of life. It costs so much, I carry the cup out with me. I bring it, I'm going.
Bartender stops you, like, you gotta give me the cup.
I'm like, well, I never.
Yeah.
I've been living in here for over 4 months.
It's not even that long, I don't think. One shoe, and I was gonna say, Thalnor, you're kind of switching back and forth between places.
Yeah, Thalnor, you weren't there.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You're
You
with
were at
One Shoe
Gundren.
and Taurus.
Yeah, it's all now.
I thought we all went together.
No, my friend.
Taurus and One Shoe, what would you like to do?
Okay, so at this point, I'd say, I guess.
What time is it?
Oh,
Wait.
if you had to guess, it's turning around midnight.
I say let's head back home and make sure that we still have a house here.
Yeah. You'd be like,
I have
oh, they
a
probably
feeling
cleared
we
it out, and it's like we're like at the bar.
So does One Shoe have the other sending stone, or do I have it?
Iswal
I gave it to
and
Iswal.
Lunchu have them right now, and I'm with Iswal.
Okay. Have I heard anything from them?
You don't have it.
Iswal has it.
Yeah.
Iswal has mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He took it from you and gave it to Iswal.
Ah.
So yeah, I assume we head to the mansion because I don't sip my wine, but I finish it.
Okay. I'll say that you kind of see each other both around the same time as you're exiting the sleeping giant, and you're like, "What the fuck is up with this place?"
Yeah.
So yeah, actually, as you're leaving the sleeping giant, you can see Taurus and One Shoe and Thalnor kind of walking up the road.
Yeah, and I'm just like, yeah, it's fucking fucked in there. Wine's 3 gold. Can you believe that shit?
It's pretty steep.
I know.
Surprised to see this place turn to Sodom and Gomorrah. Jesus.
Oh my god. It's like, did you hear? They
The
fucking
city of
bought
sin.
out. Halia owns the Sleeping Giant. She owns the Arms place, the new place, the big new bar.
Someone should slap that bitch around.
Someone should blow up these bars, and I yell loudly.
Again.
Okay.
No!
I don't have that spell anymore because I switched the god that I preach to.
Oh man, you were so much cooler earlier. All right, well, you know, we forgot to go check the mansion because Iswal wanted to ask someone something stupid at a bar, I think. So we all have to go there now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you step over a couple more drunks that are lying in the street, and make your way up the path to Trisander Manor. And you don't see a lot of, like, it starts with the crowd thins out. You don't see a lot of people on this path as it kind of switchbacks into the woods. Yeah. So you climb the road up for a time, and you can see. Actually, you can all make perception checks for me.
Not good
Yeesh.
for today.
Great.
Yes.
No. We're too busy reminiscing.
Very
of the time
tired.
we saw them. Eleanor, you got to roll.
He already did.
You got a
You
7.
did. Oh
Yeah.
wow! Talking about the red brands, we're all like chatting about them.
Yeah.
And then
So
I punched him.
you, as you're making
Threw
your
my
way,
fucking axe.
you're not really paying attention to the building. You're like, whatever. But you do see after a couple minutes of walking, you see this kid. You see a kid sleeping, it seems, or dead, next to a tree stump on the side of the road. And
He's dead.
Ricky, you notice it's very odd, but he seems to be dressed like you.
I am like, what is going on? I run over him. And I'm like, little boy, what is the matter?
You like shake him awake or something? Says, oh, well, oh my god, it's Ricky Lightning.
It is Ricky Lightning. It's you, my newest fan.
He stands up and he's like brushes himself off and he's like, all of you are here.
Is this your son?
Oh my god.
You didn't tell me you're a dad.
Well, I didn't think you'd ask.
And he looks
Daddy
around.
Ricky.
He's like, Taurus, Sir Taurus. Oh, your strength is legendary. The things you've done with an amazing swing of your sword, Talon. And he looks to One Shoe and he's like, and One Shoe's huge intellect and his magic is amazing. The things that he slew with his magic missiles.
That's lame.
And he's like doing like this with the guns. And he's like, and Thalanor, mysterious. He could talk to animals and such a keen shot with the arrow. And
Oh, please.
Iswal, you all are so great.
The destroyer of the bar.
And he says, look, Ricky. And you notice this kid looks like 13, 14 or something. And he takes out like this really shitty handmade pair of nunchucks and he's like starts trying to do like tricks and like keeps hitting himself in the face. Like, oh, hold on, let me try that again. Okay. But yeah.
I'm like,
So-
kid, with enough practice, you could stop sucking one day. And I do a fucking awesome kick in the air with my nunchucks. I'm like, ah!
Do an acrobatics check.
Yeah,
A kick with the nunchuck.
yeah.
It's been a little while. You feel your like muscles pull a little bit, and you're like, ooh, didn't quite land that one. But it's enough that he's like, whoa. He's super impressed,
Yeah.
and he's like, you're back. All of you are back. Well, my name is Jero, and
Nice to meet you, Daryl.
oh, thank you. I have.
Daryl, you joined the party?
Oh, well, that would be amazing. Yes.
Well, I'm
Yes.
kidding. You can't join. But
No,
go
he
on.
can join.
tell us.
He's good. He can.
Nine.
He
He'll
says,
die.
I
You die.
only asked I could be your squire. I could help you take your armor on and off. I could carry some things, and I'm brave. I don't
Do you have
scare
any
easy.
parents?
Hey, I'm sorry. What's your name again?
Jero.
Jero.
Like
Who are you, and why have you heard of us, and what are you doing asleep in front of our house?
He's
And
a
also,
small boy child.
does someone live in our house, our mansion?
I haven't been there.
Well, what do you mean you're right here?
Yeah,
I
he's
know.
down in the tree, sitting here.
I was waiting for you to return.
Oh my god.
Really?
He says the name of the Droop Troop has spread pretty far. I'm from Tribor personally, but we've heard of your great exploits. You killed giant spiders in a mine, and Sir Taurus, you were engulfed by a gelatinous cube.
And don't forget about the
Me and
big
Ricky
cat
stole
we
this.
killed that wasn't our property.
I haven't even looked at that one yet.
Yeah, well, get
You
used
still
to
got
it.
that pelt there, one shoe?
That was on the horse.
That was on the horse and is now definitely gone.
No.
Yeah, no, I thought about that like 2 or 3 sessions ago. When
Can I ask Jero what if he knows like what's been going on around town?
He'll say, he's like, I've only been here a couple days. I've never been to Phandalin, but it is quite raucous, I guess the word would be.
Yeah. I look really cool. I'm like, yeah, well, we hang out with a raucous, cool crowd, so here. Yeah, I'm like, here, hold my backpack. And I put my backpack in his hand.
Let's go to the mansion and bring the
Yeah.
time
It like
machine
nearly
with
knocks him
us.
over, and he says, "So can I be your squire?"
Oh, you can hold my backpack for now.
That's
Let's
a-
go.
That's
Let's go
a
up.
squire. That's what a squire does, Ricky.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I'm like,
okay.
Where,
Yeah, come on, Jero. We'll
Jer-
feed you.
Jero, where
Come
are
on,
you?
Gerald.
Do you have a guardian or parents or?
He says, well, I yes, but I'm old enough to be on my own. I'm old enough to go on my own adventures, and I want to follow you to teach me how to be an adventurer.
Yeah, my man.
I turn and I'm like, do you have a family, Jero? Where are they?
He
Same
said
tribe
he puts his head in. His, yes, well, a father.
Is he a drunk?
Says he gets into trouble sometimes.
And I'm like, I pick my bag off him and I'm like, Jero,
Yes,
be
Ricky.
happy for you to be our squire.
I cast levitate on Jero. No, I actually cast levitate on Jero. I want to put him
Okay.
like 10 feet upside down in the air.
Cast fog cloud on Gerald.
I can't see anything.
I'm like, this is a part of the initiation.
And I say,
Dying?
say, Jero, you're not dying, and I'm sorry, but I don't know why anybody else isn't feeling like this is a little sus, but who sent you here? Like, you are clearly like some sort of a spy.
You're famous. boys.
Wow, One Shoe. You'll talk to the guy, the shadow man who
He
appeared
could-
in your
he-
bedroom,
he-
but you think a little boy is a bad guy.
Bye.
Where's your heart, One Shoe?
There's a difference between trusting a full-grown adult who can move through shadows and a very obvious fucking little boy.
Okay, but that full.
All right,
adult
why
who
don't you
can
go
move through
kill him? I'm
shadows
sure
was
you'll
trying
be
to
fine.
kill us before.
What's that?
The full-grown adult who moves through shadows was trying to kill us.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now he wasn't. See, context. We have no context with Jero. Am I right, Jero?
I
No
turned to Jero,
context.
do you want to kill us?
Jero doesn't want to kill us. Everybody knows that. Jero's a great, normal kid.
Well, it looks like you're trying to fucking kill
He just
him.
said he was a spy.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to
Says,
kill
I'm
him.
not a spy. I'm not a spy. You guys are my heroes. That's all.
I pluck him from the
It.
floating.
Hang on
mat.
hang on a second. Did Dylan did Thalanor actually cast fog cloud around?
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
he did.
Yeah. No, you're all in a fog cloud right
I
now.
say, can you please make the fog cloud go away?
Okay,
I actually don't think you can.
Everyone step
I stopped
30 feet
concentrating
to
on
the
it.
left.
Oh,
that's right, it's
concentration. So eventually, the wind kind of. takes the
Okay.
fog cloud.
Jero, I hope worst case scenario, you started your adventure as soon as you saw us. This is pretty amazing, isn't it? You're suspended in midair.
It's amazing. Yeah.
Okay.
Scary.
Wow, I didn't know One Shoe could be so cold.
I fucking take a real hard look at Jero.
Can I
And
roll insight on Jero?
You can.
okay, I want to see if Jero is under like under a spell or anything like that, or if he's not what or if he's like an illusion or something like that.
You can roll inside as well.
Okay.
Are you a
Downward?
ghost?
He looks like a really happy kid. You're kind of like, why is one you being such a dick? Like, we're just having fun here. Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you say? Insight?
Yes, please.
I guess every group needs a skeptic, am I right?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
None of us have rolled above like a 5.
He seems.
Yeah, I
he
know.
seems completely honest. I mean, he
Great.
seems honest.
Well, I pick him up under the shoulders and fly him like an airplane for a second.
Well, actually, so you'd be kind of pushing him around. The,
Oh.
well, so he'd be kind of like it's like pushing an astronaut in space. He's just kind of like floating and turning.
I'm like, don't worry, Joe. When I figured out how to get you down,
Okay,
I might barf.
I make sure that I say grab onto him, Ricky, and then I stop concentrating on levitation.
Oh,
Yeah,
you make sure that
I
he was
give him
holding
I
it.
give him a
Okay.
little pat down for weapon. I'd give it a like sleight of hand as I'm patting him, making sure he's okay. To check.
Yeah,
check
make a sleight
his-
of hand check.
All right.
You want to be sneaky about it.
Yeah. I just wanna. Let me find my sleight of hand. Can I do a not shit roll tonight?
You rolled a 2, huh?
So as you start trying to pat him down, he says, "Oh, it's okay. I'm honest." And he takes a small dagger out of his boot. He says, "I have to be protected on the trip here, but here you go." And he hands it to
Of
you.
course. I fucking put it in my teeth and I'm like, see one chew? He has a knife. Nothing bad. And I'm like, all right, Jero, you're coming with us. And I do a little tear in my eye. I'm like, from your dad.
I looked at Iswal and Taurus and I say, do you guys why is everybody trusting this random
He's a baby boy.
This
He's
is
a little boy.
This is the most suspect thing we've ever come across. You fucking walk in front of a fucking beholder. You know it's a beholder. You know exactly what's going on. We've never come across a fucking child. This could be this could be
I say,
Jacob
for
Jarrow
the
was
man who's never suspicious about anything, we'll literally talk and try to reason with anyone.
yeah.
Am I
This is the
quiet?
last I'd expect from you.
I can hear you. What are you saying, Marley?
I pick up the kid with one arm and swing him, and he's sitting on my shoulders.
Yeah, I'm
Whoa!
like, yeah!
Oh my God!
The strong Taurus, the mighty sword talent.
I
which
cast
is
I
barely-
cast Cure Wounds on Jarvo.
Okay.
What's his name?
Jarrow.
Jero.
Yeah.
He says, "Whoa! Oh my God!" He's over the moon. Besides, once you kind of treat him like shit, this is amazing. You know?
Yeah. So let's all go marching toward with one shoe being like, no! We must vanquish
We
him.
must kill the child.
Yeah.
I'll bring this little boy to our mansion.
I don't like kids.
The size of me.
All right. Jarrow and Tell.
Will he fit in my quiver, my magical quiver?
No, he won't.
I stuff him in there.
No.
He died.
Yeah. He's like, "Oh, please, no." All right. So, with Jarrow in tow, you make your way back up the hill, and at this point, it becomes quite apparent that there are lights on in the Trisander Manor, and there is
Hey,
smoke
that's the-
coming out of the top of the chimney.
I say, well, hopefully that's just the caretakers that take care
I
of
have
our
two
house
guesses.
for us.
Yeah, caretakers or the old man.
What old man?
The one who we saved and he gave us the manor. I can't remember.
I look up.
I
Is it
pull
the
Ricky
second
aside.
floor of lit? The second floor lit, or is it the first floor?
No, there is no lights on the second floor.
All right.
You guys
Well,
know what
I
I'm talking
fucking look at Thalanor, and then I look at Jarrow, and I say, Jarrow, do you know who's in here?
No, I've not been here.
All right, Jarrow, you're gonna fucking stay in the woods.
You guys know what I'm talking about?
You're gonna have a front fucking row to this fucking shit show.
I say, Ricky, this looks fishy. We should check this out.
I say I'm gonna head up to the second floor. I'm gonna get up
the
there.
guy
I'm gonna...
He was the mayor of the town, and we saved them and gave us the quests and all this shit.
Sildar.
Still there. Probably still there.
Sildar's just been fucking squatting, you think?
Probably. I walk up to the front door with the kid on my shoulder.
Alright.
Okay.
I
we
say,
both-
don't bring
he-
the kid. Leave the
He
kid
knocks
back
on the
here."
door as I knock on the door, like
Oh
above my head.
god. Great. Well,
The kid will say, "I'll stay behind if you need me to." Is this a
No.
reconnaissance mission, Ricky?
I'm like, oh fuck! And go fucking running up to the
Playing.
second floor, using second story work.
Oh, you want to climb?
Yeah, doing a climb.
So yeah, you take your hands deftly. You slap them onto the
I
stonework. and
give a
just
quick
kinda-
look back at him as I'm climbing. I'm like, hey.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you make your way pretty deftly up, grabbing onto some flagstones and some windowsills. What would you
I would
like
like-
to?
I'd
Would you
like
like
to
to look in?
Push in that window and
You want to push in the window.
yeah.
So you look in, and it is dark in there.
Mhm.
Doesn't seem to be any movement or anything from where you're standing. And you push in the window, and yeah, it is not locked. It opens up like a doggy door almost, kind of. So it's like opens up that way. And yeah, you're inside what looks to be a bedroom.
Yeah. Do I hear any voices?
Make a perception check.
Okay, fuck. Well, luckily I only rolled 2s tonight, so
Right.
that should be perfect for me. Okay.
Ooh. You do not hear voices, but you do hear the sound of one person eating, 2 people eating, 3 people eating.
Okay. I fucking
Is it like loud chomping or is it like?
All right. Well, I
You can just
fucking
barely hear the sounds of people kind of.
I go back to the window.
Mhm.
And say, yeah, I kind of like look out the window. I'm like, hey, guys. Sounds like a couple people, 3, maybe 4 people eating dinner at our house. So he's entertaining.
Can I knock on the door yet, Ricky?
Give me a minute.
What are you gonna do,
And then
kill
knock
him?
on the door. I don't know.
If it's who,
I have to kill him. I kill him.
Wait, did you say it was Sildar?
Give me
Why'd you say
60
doesn't know.
seconds, and then knock on the door.
I say, Ricky, do you want me to come in there and check it out with you?
No, I say you stay with the boy, arrow drawn.
All right.
Yeah,
my name's Jero.
I'm standing behind everyone, ready to.
Arrow drawn.
Yeah, not arrow drawn.
Yeah. All right, so I fucking tell him that, and I go to the door.
All right, so the rest of you staying kind of in front in the front yard essentially. And Ricky's going in. Roll a stealth check, please, Ricky.
Yes, very sneaky. Must be sneaky.
Must be sneaky. All right.
They're
So
bad tonight.
you enter in, and it seems like it's a guest bedroom. So when you last were here, none of these rooms are furnished. They now seem fully furnished. And so you're like, wow, that's really nice decorating. And like you kind of like slip on the rug a little bit that you're not, you didn't know it was there.
I'm like, fuck. Actually, there's like a bureau. I'm gonna open it and see what we got. Like ladies' clothes, men's clothes.
Yeah, so you open the bureau.
I'm like,
yeah. Okay. Yeah, you open it up and it's empty. It's just, but it's a nice bureau.
okay. Well, then I leave it open and I go to the door.
Okay.
And
You can hear that the sound of the eating stops for a second, and then continues.
all right. So I guess I'm going to enter the. I'm gonna wait.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna open the door. So however long, like 10 seconds.
You open the door, and
Yeah.
it leads out into a dark hallway. You can only really tell what's going on, I assume, because you have your goggles of night seeing on you.
Oh yeah.
Your owl shades.
Mhm.
And yeah, it's a long hallway with a long rug going down it. You can see that there's it peels off into rooms, a couple rooms left and right, and then you see that it curls down to the right, down a staircase. And you can see a small flickering of candlelight against the banisters of the staircase.
All right, I'll head right to the end of the staircase.
Okay.
Can I make out anything? Any downstairs folk?
So you're looking down the staircase. You don't see anybody, but you do see light coming from a room to the. It'd be from where you're sitting. You're from the east of you. The room you know to be the dining room.
All right. So I'm going to, in my head, I would assume, be counting out this minute. And what do I got in here? Fingering my pack, I pull out a pine cone. I roll it around in my fingers, and I'm like, I knew this pine cone would come in handy.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I definitely took it.
Your fingers get all sappy.
Yeah, they get wicked sappy. And I throw it down the the
Okay.
stairs.
You hear a staccato laughter. We know you're up there. Just come on down. We just want to talk.
I'm like, God damn.
Hey,
I take like a sit on like the what was the top stair.
Mhm.
I'm just like waiting for the knock now.
it's been about a minute, eh? Won't you? You gotta watch.
Yeah,
No, you gotta watch. And I knock on the door.
He's like, do. And I'm like, I'll be right there.
Ricky, you hear the voice say, "Why don't you open the door for your friends?"
I'm like, oh my god. And I fucking take a step down the stair.
Okay.
Do I see
So the
these
door goes
people?
into like the foyer, kind of.
Yeah.
Where the front door is.
Okay. I open the door and I'm like, hey guys.
Hey,
Cover's blown. Someone.
good job.
They want to talk. Come on, I'll show you. And I turn, I turn and and I fucking I'm like, boy, Jero,
Boy,
hang out. Be right back. We gotta we gotta do a meeting.
Okay.
Business. All right. So we head in there.
All right. So you make your way, and now you're all walking through here, and it's glorious. It's been furnished with tasteful furniture and setting. Not nothing too gaudy, but it is nicely furnished. There's chairs that when you walk past the staircase, there is some like sitting chairs there, some small dresser drawers, and then directly in front of you, you can see the what looks to be the dining room, and you make your way in there. First thing that you see is a fire in the fireplace. And you come into an area into the dining room, and around the table sitting are maybe 5 or 6 of these guys dressed in tight black leather armor. You see all of them with the snakes wrapped around them, and they're just gorging themselves like with chicken and potatoes and stuff. At the front of the table is this man, bald-headed, very solemn face. He's wearing a jacket that has these large furs around them, and you can see that he has his one of his hand is on the table, and the other hand is on top of this axe. And you can see this hand. It's demonic and gnarled and huge.
His hand.
His hand. One of his. I'll actually give you a picture of him.
Is it big?
lion.
And he says, "It's a lovely house you all have here. Men could really retire in a place like this."
This is our house. What are you guys doing here?
Where's Sildar? What's wrong with you people?
So as he sees it, Izawal come forward a little bit. He says, "Izawal, it's time to pay the piper, my friend."
Oh fuck!
And he says, "We're just here on business. We need something of Izawal's, and we'll be on our way. Of course, we'll pay for all the food that we ate out of your pantry."
Good. I'm glad you'll definitely be paying. But what do you need of Iswal?
His hands.
Both of
them?
No, actually, just he like takes out a piece of paper and is like, "No, actually, just one."
This is like replace your fucked up hand.
You're very funny, Master Taurus.
And I like.
He just goes like taps all of his fingers along the war axe.
Do they look like drow?
No, they're humans.
No. I'm like, so who do we have the pleasure of speaking with?
The name is Izak Strasny.
Oh.
I'm
What?
here on behalf of Lady Rion Nightshade.
God damn!
I don't know what any of this.
Fingers
is.
in everyone's pie, huh?
I like turned to Ricky. I'm like, what is it?
Who
What do
the
you
fuck-
guys do?
Honestly, not much. But Iswal definitely clearly made the situation much worse.
I take a seat at the table.
Yeah.
There are no seats available.
Oh, fuck.
They're all taken by these guys.
All right,
What's his name? His first name's Itzak.
Izak.
Izak. Can I take a seat?
Absolutely. He tells one guy with his human normal hand. He tells him to go, and the guy's like, "Whoa!" He says, "Go now." And the guy's like, boy, and takes his chicken leg with him and steps up. He looks at you and he just sneers. Yeah. He says, please, it's your house.
I don't know what's going on here.
And I'm like, oh my
Just
god.
a simple transaction. Something was taken from us. We have to take
but-
something from
But
him.
why? What was taken? What is
So
there-
I like look, I sigh, and I'm like, Iswald, give me your hand. I'm kidding. And I turn, and I kind of walk up to Erickson or whatever his name is, and I give him a finger wiggle, and then I
What does that mean?
give him like a little, like a magic fingers, and then from my hand, I pull a coin. A coin with a wolf on it. A coin I was given to.
So
in favor.
a red fang.
A red fang, I mean. And I say, an even trade.
Interesting. He stands up now, pushes himself off, and you can see that this gnarled hand, it's just like, it's massive, and it just crushes under the weight, and he stands 6.5 feet tall easily.
And I'm like,
He says, you sure you want to make that trade?
and I like look at his wall, and I sigh, and I'm like, yeah.
Very well. And he takes that huge hand and he unfurls it in front of you.
I'm like, give it a drop in it.
And he looks around and he says, it really is a lovely house. And he looks to Iswell and he says, your friend did you a great favor. I wouldn't forget it. Come on, boys. And they all kind of stand up and they're like wiping themselves.
And I'm just like looking pretty proud. I'm like, anytime, man. Well, I mean, obviously don't come back unless invited, but
As they're all leaving, they're kind of like pushing past you guys now. Like, and even the snakes are like around you as they're moving. As Izak comes up to you, One Shoe, he just stops and he puts the giant hand on your shoulder and he's like, he's like, oh, of course, I forgot about paying for our meal. And he takes out a pouch and he just hands it to you.
Okay. Thanks, buddy. I sort of kind of like move away from his grasp.
He says, I don't like leaving debts.
Yeah, well now you got that nice coin. So
We'll see you around. And they just slowly make their way out the foyer of the front of the house.
alright, that's -1 fucking coin.
So it wasn't a coin; it was actually just like a tooth.
Oh, I thought it was a coin with a tooth on it.
Say, what was that? What was that about?
I'm just sitting there going, what?
I'm like, what? You never gave a guy a tooth before and make him go away? Oh my god. Oh, I knew the guy. He was just playing. Iswell didn't owe him anything. I owed him a tooth. Obviously, that's.
No. Iswell, what happened?
Iswell's like, ah, and then tells you every single thing that happened about being.
I mean, you knew. He told you beforehand.
Oh, he did. Yeah. I mentioned I've turned with a cool thing, and I'm like, you know how like me and Holly are like really cool together.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I did her a favor, and she gave me this tooth, and she said I could use this anytime from the Zentarum if I ever needed a favor. And I got that maybe our first trip in Phandalin.
Okay, I don't remember what Iswell did.
Iswell, when we tried to rob the place, when Thalanor and I went in stealth and stole a bunch of stuff, that was the Zentarum that we like fucked with their fucking shit.
Yeah.
I just settled like the debt.
Was the guy with the I get that. Was the guy I wasn't sure if there was something else that I forgot, but okay, that makes sense. And was the guy with the axe? No, the guy that was attacking you guys that had an axe was like a dragonborn
Different
or
guy.
something like that.
He was just like a bodyguard.
Yeah.
Nondescript bodyguard. That guy was like a hero unit.
Yeah.
He was like a captain.
he was
Yeah.
made of pewter.
Yeah, you would gotta.
Did you say you had a vorpal axe?
He didn't say. Did he?
What?
It said Vorax or something.
No, the guy that attacked you had a sword.
No, I mean this guy with the big hand.
Oh, it seemed like a big war axe.
Oh, war.
Like it
I
probably.
wish I could like ask people after they don't kill us, like, what level are you?
What are your stats?
By the way, so you're not gonna kill us, but like, what's your stat block looking like?
Yeah, he's like, it's fucking.
So they leave the place, and you can see Jero watching them as they're leaving. Like they're just passing by him.
And I fucking walk out the door. And I'm like, and don't come back, you darn tootin' enemies. And I go, Jero, we beat him. Come on in.
Wow, those
Yeah.
look like some pretty tough guys.
Yeah, and we beat them, and that's why they're leaving.
I thought you just like fought monsters and stuff, not like.
Well,
tough
we just,
guys.
yeah, of course we fight tough guys. If there's a tough guy, we're gonna send him packing, just like we sent those guys. Gave them all black eyes.
Cool.
I know. Yeah.
Daryl, you ever see those guys before?
No. Well, I've noticed some of the guys in black.
Yeah, they're pretty great.
Anyways. Well,
Yeah.
what's next?
I guess we're sleeping.
Okay.
How much money? How much money did we make?
Yeah, what's in that pouch?
I open the pouch.
There's about 100 gold in there.
Great. I give everyone 1/5 of 100 golds.
20.
Thanks.
Obviously, very much overpaid.
Yeah. What a cool guy, though.
No, he ate our gold chicken legs.
Together, all the chicken was made of gold.
Okay, great. Cool. Everyone put that down?
Yep.
Someone note that for Brandon. I'll do it.
Okay.
Okay, so...
So,
yeah.
Besides that, you can see you're all now standing in your fully adorned Trisander manor.
I'm like fucking looking around.
I do a holler and say, are there any servants, caretakers, or groundskeepers that are tied up somewhere in this house?
In this
Make a
house?
stir.
In this house, make a stir. Make a stir. Stir. No response. Just echoes.
Just echoes?
Yeah.
That echoes that clearly? Or just echoes?
Like one echo.
Okay.
Good. But a good one. Alright, well, fuck. I fucking pick at some of their dish, and I give Jero a plate, and I'm like, eat what they didn't eat.
Oh, I'm very hungry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say in Elvish to Ricky, when we sell that stuff that we stole, we should make sure that we sell it somewhere that isn't affiliated with the Zentarum.
Yeah, I nod, and I'm like, but trust me, all debts are paid. But good to know.
Indeed.
So yeah, fucking. Yeah, I go to bed. I bring him. I put him in my room with a little pallet.
Oh, the kid?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I tell him about. I give him the Ricky special, the father of the moon-sized monster.
Yeah, he sits like with his knees wrapped
Yeah.
up his arms, and he's just like,
Yeah, and I give him the whole fucking spiel.
yeah. He stays up with you for a while, and then eventually, like, you're still telling stories, and he's like, yeah.
And I'm like, hey, hey.
Yes, Ricky, of
Yeah,
course.
I'm like, of course, come on.
Yeah. And anything else you'd like to do? I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break, and be right back.
I forgot that I got the Zentarum coin, like, in the first.
That's so cool.
That was, like, meant for us to go to prison.
What did you do for Halia?
I mentioned a thing in, Thieves' Cant to her.
Ah, nice.
It was, like, our second game, so I can't, like, even remember what I did. But,
You like gave her some information or something?
yeah. Or maybe... I, like, asked her about, can't remember. The red brands and, like, that like if she was a part of the Red Brands, like it was cool. I was like cool with it. And the Red Brands were this like bad group of people that were like harsh in everyone's vibe. And then she like, as everyone ushered out, like I stayed around trying to sleep with her, I think. And then she gave me a coin and sent me on my way.
Nice.
Yeah,
Gave you a fang.
yeah, gave me a fang.
Talk to you in the thieves' camp.
Yeah.
So, if y'all like to go to bed, you make your way upstairs to the bedrooms. They all have fine silks on them, on the beds, and fully appointed. Like I said, there's nothing here besides furniture, so you'll have to do your own work in terms of filling the things out. But there is quite a bit of dried good in storage for food and such. And you all go to bed. And uneventfully, the night passes by. It's probably the first time you slept somewhere that you feel secure and at home in a long, long time.
Yay.
And you awake. It is morning.
All right, I fucking slide down and eat whatever's left on that table, stale as it is.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Like, all right. I'm like, Gerald, the adventurer's diet is eat what you didn't eat the night before.
Oh, I'll remember that one, Ricky.
Yeah, you wanna. Like, this bread is hard.
Okay. So, morning greets you.
All right.
The day is yours.
Let me just get this fucking thing. All right, so
I had some rabbits and cooked them for breakfast.
Okay, roll survival. You want to
got
hunt on your own land that you have?
Yeah.
You don't find any rabbits.
fuck.
Any
You're
squirrels?
gonna have to set up some. You can find some squirrels, yeah.
Oh.
But you're gonna have to set up some snares if you want to catch rabbits.
Okay.
All right.
So you get one or two stringy, greasy squirrels that you can eat for breakfast.
Gross.
Yum.
Yummy.
All right.
I'm gonna go to the Phandalin mining brothers, the
Yeah.
Gundren brothers mining brothers,
I'll go
Seekers mining.
too. Yeah.
to speak with the administration there.
It is massively busy outside there now. You see that there are tons of people in and out, miners and what seem to be like people that aren't as dirty and gross, probably administration. There's quite a line outside the door, and there's two guards in black, again standing near the line.
Okay.
Yeah. I walk past that line. I'm like, this is we're partners.
As soon as you do, one of them just puts a hand on your chest, and says, "I'm sorry. Everyone's got to wait their turn."
I'm waiting. I'm waiting in line.
hate lines. I count how many people.
I say, Ricky, come here.
20 or so out the door.
I'm mortified
Yeah.
that we would wait in line. I'm like, you're not gonna wait in this line. You killed a wyvern on a flying ship.
Ricky, how about you go and talk to Halia because she loves you.
Good point.
So
I'm like still gritting my teeth and
So-
looking at a line.
I think you should talk to Halia because Halia probably also owns a percentage of the fucking the Rockseekers mining operation. She's obviously has
Good point.
a very big hold.
She does want to sleep with me, so that's perfect. You know, sometimes even though you're wicked dumb all the time, you can be very smart, very rare.
Yeah, and also you should. What I think you should maybe do is see if ask her if she thinks like Gundren would put us down for something like this, or if this is just something that's been completely and totally ignored. Because
As in, you think he's trying to pull one on us?
I'm a little worried he's trying to pull one on us. Why does anybody see the fucking mystery, the scandal in all the things that are going on around us anymore.
I mean, if he tries pulling us, we'll just kill him.
I see this. This is a goddamn travesty.
Well, not yet.
Those-
Take it easy.
All right.
Good
So do you
point.
want to wait in line?
I will wait in line.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
fucking go to Holly's like house. No,
All right, so you go to the miners' exchange, and this is
Yeah.
it's immensely busy. There's
Yeah.
carts and wagons pulling in ore. You see the same warehouse manager that was there before, an old dwarf with glasses and a. He has 2 clipboards. Yeah, that's what you see. Would you like to?
Mhm. I
Don't
stand directly in front of him and give him an old friend smile.
Okay. You see about there's about 12 of guards like around the area now, and they're all kind of. And he says, "What?
Yeah,
you
I-
got business?"
Yeah, I fucking schmooze him and I'm like, old pal, old friend. Like,
Name?
Name Ricky Lightning.
Ricky Lightning, hold on. He starts flipping through the thing.
And I'm like, no, you won't find me on there.
Oh, the Droop Troop. Actually, yes.
Mhm. Oh, yeah, no, I did. I forgot.
Holly actually did want to talk some things through with all of you.
Oh, Christ.
Says,
Well,
is she in? I think so. Hold on. Hold on.
holding.
Yes, just 1 second. Just 1 second.
I heard him.
Yeah, so after a couple moments, you do see the figure of Holly Thornton appear out of her office. She's wearing these kind of flowing black, like a robish kind of dress. Hair still pulled back. And she says, Ricky Lightning, it's all my pleasure, of course.
Of course it is, Talia.
Just
And
where are the rest of you?
well, we're caught in your bureaucratic net. We're all in lines at different places. You definitely really have built Phandalin in your liking, in your image.
Business has been incredibly good. Of course, we all have you to thank. Now,
Of course.
Walk with
Speaking
me,
of me,
walk with me,
uh,
Ricky, please. And she takes you by the shoulder.
yeah, and I'm
Um,
like, where are we going?
5 guards start trailing behind her.
And I'm like, so, the Phandalver's mine, Gundren's mine. Oh,
Yes.
our mine. Yes.
Quite a shrewd businessman he is. Quite a hard nut to crack.
Yeah, I would say. We haven't been able to get in touch with him. We're looking for some money he owes
He
us.
doesn't stay here. He has other operations that he manages back in his office in Neverwinter.
Yeah, do you think you could get us our share? I'm sure you are making quite a bit off of it.
Oh, well, I make money off the mine, yes, but I'm not directly affiliated with it, you see. I'm a property owner now, and she points to what was Stonehill Inn.
Yeah, you own a town.
Yes.
Whatever happened to that
Almost. Haha.
awful mayor?
Oh. Sildar? Sildar is the current town master.
Oh no, the one
no,
with
the
the terrible
mayor.
dog.
Oh. Strangely enough, he was never found.
Good.
Who's the?
No, good. very
Oh,
good.
fuck! I'm not there.
So I'm like, so what about Gundren? Can you get me a meeting with Gundren? Can you give me some kind of papers to get these lines? You see, I killed a dragon on a flying boat. I don't just wait in lines anymore. Talia, you see,
Says, Master Lightning.
you understand. of
I do
course.
understand, but even I must wait in line. It's not my operation, you see.
hate this.
Says,
hate
but
this world.
I do have business with all of you. Besides the fact, as I said, I am a property owner, and I'm looking to expand my property. And well, you have a very nice piece of it.
Our mansion, my mansion,
Yes, the Trisenda man.
my family mansion. Yeah, what about it?
Well,
Yeah.
I'm in the market to buy.
Oh, I can't just sell it. I I mean, how much?
Well, I'd say that 100,000 is a good starting place.
What?
100,000.
100. Well, I just should. Hold on. Okay, wait. I have a whole troop. I gotta converse with them.
Of course.
But I'm sure we couldn't do it under 200,000.
Make a persuasion check.
Bad. Oh no, good.
Whoa.
Well, it is a buyer's market. There's 150.
Well, I must converse with Wenju. You see, he's the brains of the operation. I'm just the looks, the strength, the muscle, the everything else.
The charm. She hits you on the shoulder.
Ow. Yes. And I'm like, okay. And I'm
Of course,
like,
yeah. Take your
flushed.
time. The offer is open, as always.
Okay. And I go like running back to One Shoe.
All right. At this point, one shoe, you have kind of reached the front office. You can see that there's several secretaries all working. And it says, and as soon as you get up there, and say, one of them turns to you and says, "Rock Seekers mining operation. How may I help you?"
Hey, my name is Bimpton, or One Shoe of the Droop Troop, or the Neverwinter Boys, whichever one you have down there. I own.
1 second. And she starts going through files, and
He's like,
she pulls out this
Honestly,
whole
dude.
file folder, and she's like, "Ah, yes, right here." Puts it down.
Okay, do you have on that file that we have 1% ownership or returns on the profits of this entire mining operation?
She's looking. She's like, "Yes, it appears you do. At the end of 1 year, you are to have 1% profits from the Rock Seeker mine."
The end of 1 year.
She looks again. She's like, "The end of the fiscal year, yes."
What time is it?
She looks to a calendar and she says, "That'd be in about 7 months."
7 months.
Yeah.
Great. Can you have one of your scribes give me a copy of that statement of that, please?
She says, "I can have one sent to your residence if you just write down your." She like takes a piece of parchment and she's like, "If you just write down your residency here."
draws like the
Yep.
mansion.
Yeah, I just like draw. No, I write down the exact address because I'm a smart
Okay.
man.
And she looks at it, she's like, oh, you're the owners of the manor. Oh, of course. Yes, we'll have one sent right away."
Yeah, you can just drop it off.
I'm like running down the street, like tripping in mud puddles, like falling over. I'm like, 200,000. All he wants to sleep with me. Like,
So, I think that's all I need to know. Actually,
Next! What? And she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, what?"
is there anything on there about perhaps gaining insights into the current profits of the operation?
She's like, "Oh no, that's very privileged information."
Privilege.
Yeah,
Not
privileged information.
not 1% privilege.
yeah. Not even 1% will do you. What'll that get you? Besides
So there is a
1%.
stockholder meeting biannually, but you'd have to go to Neverwinter for that.
When is the stockholder meeting?
She looks at the thing. She's like, 3 months.
Okay, great. Perfect.
All right, well, lines upon lines.
I do have another question. When and how will it be paid after this fiscal year?
She looks and goes down. She says, "There will be options for stocks or cash out at the end of the fiscal year."
Interesting. Okay. Well, thank you.
No problem. Next. And she shuffles your file back away and slams the thing shut.
All right, I exit and try to see if I can find any of my friends.
All right. You see Ricky very excitedly walking around town.
I mentioned to Wanshu that Talia will give us 150,000 gold for our mansion.
Doesn't seem like a good deal, Ricky.
I don't know. We didn't. God, it didn't cost me fucking dime. Nothing but profit. But hey, you know, here's the best part about it. The whole deal is I didn't make it without your guys' input, huh?
Wow, that's pretty impressive, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you. That's why I came here to rub it in your face that I didn't buy it.
You mean
Sell it.
Sell it, whatever. You're lucky I didn't sell it. You're welcome. And also, would you like to sell it?
how desperately in need are you of?
100,000.
Well,
Honestly, I wouldn't even know what I would do. I'd probably buy the mansion back for a...
it's more like 20,000.
You mean we're gonna give it to everyone?
Yeah.
Well, when you put it that way, it makes it sound like a lot less money.
Yeah, we're not a bunch of barbarians. Like, you know, this is a
Yeah, we own a mansion.
Yes, exactly.
But our mansion sucks. I want a new mansion.
Our mansion has no security, apparently. I will say that.
Well,
Anybody can go in there.
those are some big dudes.
Yeah.
Everyone else would be... I'd fucking crack some heads.
Speaking of, did anyone
Demonized.
die because of that? You never think about that?
Oh, those guys.
Yeah,
They killed some people?
maybe.
Well, yeah, probably. They seem not like good dudes.
There might be dead people rotting in our mansion.
Didn't look.
Bring down
I mean,
the
the whole
price.
cave is full of dead people.
So,
and
before you left, the carpenter did say that there is service that can be bought, including
Yeah.
servants and things like that. You didn't engage in any of that.
Yeah, we also had like less than 100 gold to our name a piece, probably.
at the time, yeah.
Time.
Well, we could always get like a live-in boy.
Like a little boy.
Jero looks up and he's like, "So when do you fight monsters?"
Well, that happens sporadically. Really, whenever a monster comes up to us, we have to kill.
I've probably killed more men than monsters.
Oh, don't sell yourself short. You killed a
I was
bunch
gonna
of people,
Oh well, men really are the true monsters, aren't they?
so. Duly noted, Joe. So yeah, I let them know. I take a vote. Who wants to sell?
I feel at the moment, I feel like now that we know that we're sitting on
What?
a 200,000, you said?
150. I lied, dude.
Oh,
It was, I was excited. You know how it is.
150,000 gold. Why don't we don't need it right now? We have an asset. Now when we need 150,000 gold, we know we have it.
But important to think about. We should, while the market is going up, yes, we can we can wait a bit.
But
You know, let me tell you, I have an enormous amount of experience in in buying and selling houses. This is a part of me I didn't get to tell you about. But
you mean like real estate?
real estate? Yes.
Oh,
Whatever you call it.
yeah.
That one. Yeah, I've done this before, and this is something that here's what you do: you buy low, then you sell high.
We bought. So Good
We
point.
bought low. We bought very low.
Yeah.
And now we're gonna sell high. 150,000 high.
Yeah, but what happens if it was 1,000?
I mean, that's still a huge amount of money.
Agreed. So look
Think how many more hijinks we can do.
look around you, Ricky.
I look like at as well, and I'm like,
What do you see?
So you see a ton of workers. It is bustling right now. People are moving stuff. You can hear the sound of construction once again all around you. Houses being built. Houses being built onto. The Stonehill Arms is just pouring people. You're in the middle of a very industrious boom.
Ricky, really, Elliot is trying to take you for a ride.
yeah.
If we sell now, we'll be giving up the bargain of Phandalin Century. If we sell a year from now, 5 years from now, we could make 50 times as much. We could be looking at the new Neverwinter here. That place is a shithole.
You're just like me when I was your age, thinking about.
I am okay. I am 135 years old.
And you don't look a day over 12.
Mm-hmm.
Like a toddler. Well, either way, leave the business acumen to me.
Well, Ricky, all I gotta say is that is amazing. I can't like.
Yeah, it's been a great day for me. It's been a really big day for me.
It really has.
I got a
And-
house.
And I say now that we've been presented with this opportunity, let's not squash it now. And let's wait. Well, let's wait a month. A month from now.
Interesting idea. I was thinking maybe we'd sleep on it. I know your idea is kind of wishy-washy, but I'm thinking that we just wait on it.
I say yeah, sure. We can sleep on it. We can talk about this again tomorrow.
That's a great idea. Me? All right. Well, and I turn and I'm like to Jaro, and I'm like, Jaro, sometimes being a hero is knowing when not to sell a house that you won by killing a bunch of people.
Wow.
What?
You
what,
really
ti-
are smart, Ricky.
what time? What time in the day is it?
Early. It's probably like 8 in the morning or something.
I'm gonna go to the fucking. I'm looking on the map. There isn't a thing for it. I'm gonna go to the horse store.
Oh, the livery.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the horse store. And
All right.
yeah, I'm gonna see what's going on there. With a much.
Okay.
And I think Marley was saying something also. Marley, what
I
did
was
you say?
going, Jared, do you want to see how strong I am?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to throw you in the air.
No!
I'll catch you.
Make an athletics check.
Okay.
Oh my god, you're gonna kill him. I wait. I ready my action to catch
Oh, it's
him.
not good.
So you throw him up in the air. As you do, you're like, "Oh, my back!" And now Jero is, 5 feet in the air, plummeting towards the earth. So you can make an acrobatics dive.
Oh my god.
All right. Catch him as Doris is like, "Fuck!" You catch him just before you land, and plop him down. You're like, you're like, "What the fuck?"
I was like,
And
I
he's
told-
like,
told you
"So
I was
really
strong.
what you were trying to teach me is how coordinated all of you are."
Yeah. I'm like, fuck
I
yeah.
sent you 5 feet in the air, Jero. You were like 100-pound boy.
Yeah.
I'm growing. I mean,
I'm working
All
on it.
so One Shoe heads to the livery. Also incredibly busy. You see that their stalls have kind of increased in size. And you do see a familiar face. You see Darius, who is the livery owner.
Who I almost tried to fucking
Swindle.
yeah. And it's a damn shame I didn't. Because that would have been sick.
Well, he sees you. Wait. No, you gave him the glowing coin.
No, but I
He switched it back.
yeah, I gave him the real one,
Oh, okay.
and like everyone like tried to kill me for it, but now instead of going to prison, we'll not go to prison.
We wouldn't go to prison. We'd just have to
You
kill
wanna go, yeah.
a bunch of people.
Just have to kill everyone in the
Or just have Iswell lose the hand.
yeah, honestly, Iswell could lose a hand.
So there's an immense amount of traffic outside this livery, horses coming in and out. You can see that he's probably doubled his staff. They're all working on carts, shoeing horses, setting up with tack and saddle and stuff. And he says, "Oh, Master One Shoe, how are you? It's been a while."
Say it's me, and I'm great.
He's
how
just like-
are you?
He's cleaning his hands. He's like, "I'm doing well. Town is bustling. The livery business is quite is going through the roof."
Lively.
Well-
Livery is lively.
He says, "Though he's like the riding horses. How are they?"
Riding horses are great and safe and sound in our personal stable in Neverwinter. We actually traveled here by air, and so we need more horses now.
Confused.
We need more horses.
He says, "Well, of course.
Peculiar, but
I want to look around. Like, do you have any like like caravan wagon kind of things going on here?
He says there are wagons available. Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about it. Can we go and fucking like the shopkeep UI right now? And what is a caravan? How much does it cost? How fast does it go?
So when you say caravan, what are you talking
A
about?
thing that I can stuff the rest of a month. I put like 4 horses in front of it, or 3
No,
horses,
you want-
2 horses in front of it, and I fucking
Covered wagon.
throw everybody else in the
Yeah.
back of it.
Yeah, like covered.
I'm
wagon
trying to see if we can
carriage.
A, save money, or be more safe and sheltered in our travels.
Okay. He says, yeah. I mean, you're actually in luck because we do have one carriage available. It's rather standard, but most of the other carriages are being repurposed for to and from the mine. But we do have one if you're looking for a traveling carriage.
Okay, how much does the carriage cost?
He says that one runs about 120 for the carriage.
Okay, and how many horses? You know, I can't remember from when I did know how many horses it take to like pull it at like a normal speed.
He says to pull 600 pounds or more, that'll be 2 draft horses.
2 horses.
Yep.
How much for each of the horses? And you know the rigging and the bells, but not the whistles.
I get your
like
meaning.
that.
You got your meaning?
You just get a bunch of bells on horses. You're like,
Yeah. He says we do have 2 ready draft horses. They're going for 70 gold apiece right now.
Okay. 70 gold apiece, and then as far as riding
run
horses,
down for that.
riding horses with saddles, how much would it cost per each? You know, the full.
He says
full
riding
boat.
horses are in demand right now. Riding horses are going for 80 apiece.
And how much for the saddle?
For the saddle, saddles are 5 gold apiece.
Let's get a cart.
And bit and bridles are 2 gold apiece.
I have hopes that the Johns are still alive.
You're looking
so-
for a carriage, right? Like a covered thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's 100 gold for the carriage, and then you need the 2 draft horses to pull the carriage.
But
Okay.
Can people stay in that? Well,
Yeah.
they're okay.
It's a thing.
Okay. Cool. All right. I say. Okay, that's great. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get my big sack of money, and I'll be back. And hold that carriage for me, and I give him 5 gold.
Absolutely.
Hey.
I'll be waiting.
Say thank you very much.
I'm like, holy fuck! Think if we get 150,000 horses.
Wait. Okay.
That'd be something.
Were you there when I was just there?
Well, yeah, I don't know. Probably.
No, you
yeah.
were catching Jarrow once you went off.
Oh yeah. Okay. Jared almost died, so.
Yeah.
Broke all
So
his bones.
4 plus 10, so it'd come to about 254.
Well, I would say we just need like one. Now, I guess we're talking now. I would say we put a bunch of people on the carriage and maybe get one riding horse, and that person could like trail.
yeah, I mean, I'm not even sure. Yeah, I mean, I guess it wouldn't hurt to have a scout, would it?
Couldn't hurt.
Say okay. Yeah, that sounds great. So yeah,
I'll
let's.
throw down.
So you want the carriage, the 2 draft horses, the bit and bridle, and all that shit, and a
one
riding
rider.
horse.
Yeah.
And a riding horse. Okay. So that'll come to 344 gold.
All right, let's divide that by 5.
5.
5. Yeah.
Says I did have an elephant, but it's sold. Sorry.
Damn it!
Son of a bitch.
Like, I've never even seen an elephant. I don't know what that is.
They're quite amazing.
Oh my god! I bet.
I'm from Kalimsham.
I'm from.
All right. So you want to buy the whole deal?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, hang on. Let's.
Someone divide that. Three what? 375.
It's like 69 gold apiece.
Cool.
Divided by 5. Yeah.
Cool.
Everyone, I ask everybody else, like Taurus, does that sound okay? Valinor?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Save a little bit of money.
Woo!
All right. So, after a bit of waiting, you do around the livery out into the front yard, being drawn out by like a younger worker. You see this brown, kind of plain carriage, wagon wheels, 4 wagon wheels, built on some kind of leavened springs. There's a riding platform on top, and 2 doors on each side to open up into the carriage. And he says it's even got leather upholstery inside. And pulls out, being led by 2 kind of shaggy but large draft horses. And he says, "Oh, and the riding horse." And he pulls out another horse, more slender, and it's a paint horse, so it's brown with white spots, kind of all over it.
Say, fuck yeah, leather.
So I ask for how much is like a 5 days worth of hay? Is that too much hay?
They could just eat the grass on the ground. That'd be
Yeah,
fun.
but you never know what's gonna happen.
No.
He says we can give you feed bags.
You can fucking buy a
alright,
bunch of hay.
He says 2 gold for. You said 5 days of.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 gold for 5 days of feed.
Cool. If I can give him that, I'll take that down. All right. Cool.
Okay. So yes, you rolling around now is your brand new wagon.
Okay, I go up and I fucking like reach out both the horses' noses with both my hands, and I say, "We'll name you Johnson and Johnson." And
I'm going to name our spotted horse after our good friend Robot Knight. Good old Robot Knight.
Sir Vandalus?
Yeah, Sir Vandalus.
perfect.
Okay.
Who is still on the loose?
Yeah, he's unaccounted for.
Well, actually,
He is an unaccounted for item. Yeah.
he actually just got reversed back in time, probably into his cage.
He's like, oh, okay. Oh my god, that'd be fucking awesome.
No, I never. All right. So got the carriage. What would you guys like to do? You see Jarrow just by you, and he's like, "Wow, you guys just straight up bought that carriage?"
We're like, yeah, we do shit like this all the time.
Yeah, everybody
like-
subtract 60, it's 68.8 gold. Yeah. Okay.
I hand Jarrow back his knife, and I'm like, you're fucking coming on an adventure.
Wow.
And I'm like, holy fuck, are we bringing this kid on an adventure?
Say he's your responsibility, Ricky.
I'm like, damn it. Okay, I fucking do a huddle. And I'm like, should we leave him at the house?
And what
Or
about
should we-
what about like his parents? If we
Fuck parents!
we're not gonna take. What happens if we end up going to like an alternate plane of existence? We're gonna bring him with us. What? Like we can't. Are we gonna leave him there? Like what are we gonna do with this boy?
And I'm like,
I am not responsible for this boy. Also, this boy is gonna be the reason why you get your fucking throat slit by a drow, like tonight.
okay, thoughts. This boy,
Is clearly a spy.
my spirit animal, he's clearly not a spy. We leave him at the mansion for now. We take him on an adventure.
Well, we could to ensure that this happens. We could inform Sildar that there will be a permanent resident.
Where's Silver?
Sildar is the town master. So he's in the town master's hall. Yeah. Also, Halia is probably the mayor now, and like, we don't know that, but she probably is.
I talked to her. She said she owned the town. There is no Sildar is the mayor.
No, Sildar is the town master. He's not the mayor.
Mayor's gone.
It's the town master is like the mayor of the town.
But when there was a town master and a mayor, what was that? What's going
There
on?
wasn't.
There
They're
wasn't.
just used interchangeably.
Oh, that other guy was the town master before?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Once he went missing, Sildar took the position.
Oh, yeah, see, that's my good memory. Okay, great. So
But here's the thing: he can help us with our armor. He likes me.
wait, what do you want to do? You got to make.
It is true. We are probably headed to the Underdark.
Yeah,
The what?
we shouldn't bring a boy there.
A boy, not yet a man.
He's a human boy, right?
I'm a boy.
He's a human child now.
Okay.
But can I just leave him?
Yes. Okay. So, all those in favor of informing Sildar that there is a permanent resident at Tresendar Manor and groundskeeper, he will whatever he needs for food and to maintain the lodging. We will pay it if necessary if he can't find something to do to make himself some money.
I
And
get off the horse
we leave
that
him
I
here.
clearly was mounted on, looking really cool, and I get on one knee and I'm like, Jarl,
Yes, Ricky.
I'm going to have to leave you at the manor for now.
Yeah, I can't.
We're going somewhere very dangerous.
I can hold my own. I made it all the way here from Tribor by myself. I stayed in the
Yeah.
woods.
That's for wusses. The Underdark is for adventures. I promise I'll take you to the Underdark, just like my dad took me to the Underdark.
He's like, okay. What do you
I'll
want
be
me
like,
to
"You're
do?
gonna
I'm
be-
there."
The fucking coolest adventurer when you're older. And I give him,
Getting a little pouty.
yeah, and I'm like, there. I give him a shingle,
Okay.
which I have.
Don't give him shingles.
I gave him shingles, and I give him my what's it called? My crossbow, and I say, "Go practice. I want you to be a kick-ass shot when I get back."
Of course.
Yeah. And I give him some bolts, and I'm like, "Go make a mess of the house."
Wow. You can see he's like pointing him towards his eye.
And I pat him on the back really hard, and it like gets really close to his
Whoa!
eye. I'm like, "Oh, watch it now." I'm like, "All right, so go run there, and we'll go."
What do you want me to
inform-
do while I'm there? It's
Anything you want. You can do anything you want. You can party.
All of a sudden, he was like pouty, and now when you say that, he's like, Like, you know, the fact that he's gonna have a whole fucking manor to do whatever he
Yeah.
wants with.
I'm like, keep it clean, you know, trim the hedges, but
Huh?
chill out. Anything you need, we'll pay for. And I give him 100 gold, and I say, be very responsible. And
Yeah,
anything-
I mean that's more money than he's ever seen in his life, so
Yeah.
it's immediately
Alright.
incredible.
I'm like, go hide that in the manor, and go fucking ape shit.
Ricky
Yeah, no, it's a great idea. Go on. What, Taurus?
didn't think to hire like a bodyguard or
We have a little boy with a crossbow. What could
no, a
go
bodyguard
wrong?
for the little boy and the manor because this town is full of fucking meatheads now.
Yeah. I wonder how much a bodyguard cost.
Yeah, we should definitely hire some security.
All right.
It's easy enough to buy people. Yeah, muscle.
Okay. All right. So I guess I'll head to Sildar because I gotta tell him what's gonna happen.
Okay.
Boy on the
You
premises.
go to the town master's hall. Not as busy as everything else, but there's a lot of older people. They seem like residents that stayed are standing outside like bitching, and like they're all like, "This is the worst. There's drunks outside my house at every hour of the night," and they're bitching to Sildar. And you see him outside. He's like, "I know we've had a lot of complaints, and we're trying to do our best. We're trying as best we can." And he sees you and he says, "Excuse me, ladies."
And I'm like, my man.
Gentlemen,
Yeah. And I
how
give him,
has it
like,
been?
Good pat, and I'm like, it's so good. It's fucking crazy here. Hey, so we are gonna have a little boy living in our manor. I know he's gonna be like a butler, I guess.
Your property, I suppose.
It is. So yeah, he's gonna be living there. He's gonna be cleaning, fixing stuff up. How much for a bodyguard? Maybe like do a once over, maybe daily or whatever works.
Just have them live in.
It says we have a retinue of skilled guards. They're 2 gold a day for maintenance.
Oh my god. 2 gold a day.
Yeah,
For
they are
how
skilled.
long?
For as long as you want to hire them.
I help him pay.
Yeah, I'm like, how? I mean, indefinitely. What if we put a boy? What if we put a guy in a house him? Is that cheaper?
That's the bare minimum, really.
I look toward my boys and I'm like, what we do?
Just do it.
But for
live
how
in the
long?
Uh,
Forever?
We'll come back when we get out of the Underdark. Or you can come back. I don't need to come back.
Yeah, I say, okay, fine. Put me down for as much as I need. Can I do like every other day come by guard?
Sure.
Yeah.
Says, you boys are trustworthy, even if you're putting a boy in your house for an indefinite amount of time.
Yeah, well, you know how it is.
He says, 25 gold will hold you indefinitely until you can come back and pay your.
Okay.
The city will hold the rest of it until at least as long as I'm here, which won't be for very long.
Okay. Well,
You said that last time, so like.
Says, well, this time elections are happening in a couple weeks, and Holly is running. Holly is going to win, and I want her to win because I'm done, and I want to go home and retire.
Okay, so yeah, can some boys help me divide that among the troop?
5
Or-
gold.
5 gold. Great. So is everyone gonna do 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
25 divided by 5.
Yeah, I didn't know if that meant like just you were giving me 5. Okay, cool.
You hand over the gold, and he says, "I'll get the finest men to stay in the place."
With our boy.
Says, "I know of actually Big Sue's really good. Tough woman. She'll be able to hold the place down."
All right. Big
Um,
Sue.
Big Sue. And he says, "Well, gentlemen, I don't know where you're heading off to, but hope to see you before I leave at some point. So it's good seeing you."
Bye.
Hope that map's
Same.
free.
Oh, the map rules. All right, so I'm fucking like, I'm gonna go meet our new horse, Captain Metal Man.
So yeah, you got your cab, your carriage, your 2 horses. Who would you like?
Boy.
Who would you? Yeah, you send Jero back. So you basically gave a kid a gun and money and told him to go live in a house.
I gave him a big hug, and I'm like, you're gonna do so good.
So the horse, the carriage is piloted essentially by someone up top. Who would you like to pilot the horse? Says.
I will pilot the horses.
I volunteer.
All right, yeah, we'll let the fucking animal handler handle the animals. Great idea.
All right, Valinor, you sit up top, get reins on, and you can pile into the carriage if you want.
Yeah. I'm gonna get on that horse.
And you're gonna get on the other horse. Okay.
Yeah,
So it's Isawal Tor. Actually, so Isawal at this point says that he is gonna spend time contemplating his god and what it means. So he actually says that he's gonna stay at the manor for a couple days in reflection.
Oh.
And he says that he'll catch up with you. Essentially.
Okay.
How many days are you gonna stay?
Until Brandon comes back, he'll catch up with you.
Yeah.
But
He'll just walk idly through the woods.
yeah.
Okay, well,
My God will tell me the true path.
I tell him that we.
Or actually, we're ending soon. So yeah, he gets in the fucking carriage. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Never mind.
All right. Yeah, so we just haul ass out of here, and I fucking flip
Right.
the city off. And I'm like, fuck this place.
You're going through. You're splitting the crowd. People are like, "Ugh," this carriage. You have these little windows in the carriage that you can see through, and you're leaving Phandalin behind. You get to the city, the front of the city, and you notice this one hooded figure kind of standing by the entrance. Actually, Thalnor sees it, and says, "Hey."
I say yes.
Says, "I don't like the sunlight. Can I get inside?"
I say no.
He says, "Is one shoe in there?"
One shoe, are you in here?
I kicked the
Yeah.
door open. I'm like, cop in, brother.
Thank God.
Yeah. Don't mind Thalnor. He's a big
and
dumb guy.
You see Edmurn in like this big cloak get in, and he's like shivering and glad to be out of the sunlight now.
I thought you were invisible. What the fuck are you doing?
Says, "I needed to meet you somewhere."
Couldn't you just follow us in your shadow form?
Says, "I don't do well in the sunlight."
Okay.
You live with that.
So yeah, you close the door, you start taking off, and around the bend, you see this young man kind of standing on the
Oh
corner,
fuck.
near the.
I'm like, fuck, let's pick him up too. Whatever.
Let's all get on the fucking.
Send him to the mansion.
So no, but you see a kid, and as you're pulling out, you hear him yelling. He says, "Lady Jezebelian's wonderful circus is coming to town."
I fucking grab Thalnor by the shirt. And I say, pull the fuck over.
And that's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Oh, boy.
At least you guys said you need to go around 11. So
Yeah. Oh my god,
Who's
what
like
a
Isabella?
All right. I'm gonna
Jezebelian.
turn it up.
Who is it?